let's start off with what the hell happened to my motor. Totally stripped it down to the heads. Started doing it yesterday and today. Didn't want to do the whole process on video because it would take like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to even just go through just taking it apart. And I know you guys can go to somewhere else that's, you know, a little bit more professional than me to get quotes on all that. So, but we tore it all the way down. Blown head gasket on this side and blown head gasket on this side, and it was the two back cylinders. So got it all tore down, everything pulled apart, all the bags labeled for passenger side, driver side, everything like that. Everything is right here, so basically my motor's right there. Yeah, it's all fucking stripped down. Found out it was blown head gasket, and now I've got the heads over here in the back of the CRV, and there's no cracks in them or anything like that, besides them just being super dirty and probably the ports needing to be cleaned out, all this carbon. But I'm gonna go ahead and take these to somewhere in Creve Coeur and drop them off and get them rebuilt for like 150 bucks, and go ahead and pick up all my gaskets that I need as well. So big things happening on the truck. So really my goal with this is to get the heads back tomorrow or the next day and throw it all back together. And I'm taking off everything apart in this area, and I'm going to put it all back together, and then I'm going to address the timing chain cover, the water pump, and all this stuff up here, just basically so it's not all taken apart at once. I would do it, but as you can see, I'm pretty limited in space. So, but we're about to hit the road and go drop these heads off. Just got here, about a 40-minute drive. Little Cutlass over there, looked like a Monza. They were just spray painting a block. But I'm about to go talk to these people and see what's up with my heads. All right, this is where we're at. One of my cylinder heads were cracked, so luckily this guy had another one sitting around. My other one was fine, so I ended up getting rid of that one, buying the other cylinder head from him. He's putting all new valve seals in it, and then I'm gonna get the head gaskets here, and then hopefully I'm just gonna go home, clear all the gaskets off, and basically throw this thing all back together, and hopefully she fires up. But right now I'm just waiting for him to get done putting the valve seals in, and then it's on the way home. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys on the highway or when I get back. All right, this was my original head. There wasn't any cracks or anything wrong with this one, so they just refreshed it and cleaned it all up and put new valve seals in it. He actually had hooked me up with a different head because my other one was cracked, but all cleaned up, new valve seals in it. He was able to give me all the gaskets I need, valve cover, distributor, intake manifold gaskets, and the head gaskets. So we are good to go. It's time to go home. All right, we're back at the house. Got back a little bit ago, just went and picked up coolant, some black sealant, and some copper spray for all my brand new gaskets. Top's not cleaned off, but the bottom is. Head's all redone, new head, and we're about to throw it all back together after we scrub it up a little bit. So yeah, I thought that this was gonna take a couple days or a week to finish, but that guy was able to hook me up with the heads and all the gaskets I needed. So we're rocking away on this. Hopefully I get to the point where I'm putting the alternator back on and the carburetor and all that shit today, but we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. Like I said, I didn't think I was gonna get this far today anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get working on putting her all back together. Okay, It's all tore down. All the gaskets are cleaned. Insides of the cylinders are clean. All good over here. Intake manifold, all cleaned up, ready to go. I'm not like painting any of this stuff because this is really just, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I just want it to run good. And got the heads ready to go like you guys already know. One, let's call it vintage head, and one spanky new one right there. Ready to go back on. So let's put this motherfucker back together and get back to doing normal stuff like burnouts. Since you guys saw me last, nothing was put back together. And now I've got the head gaskets on with the sealer. I've got the heads down. They're not torqued yet, but they're all finger tightened. I just cleaned all, I'm pretty sure they're called the rods, but cleaned those all up. Everything's looking clean and ready to go. I'm about to put the rocker arms on, and then after that, I'm gonna put the intake manifold on. But I was just giving you guys an update. Rebuilding the tap of a 350 on the side of an apartment. 101. It's looking pretty good, and hopefully I'll get back to you guys and I'll have more done. All right. Everything's torqued down the way it should be. The valves are set. This is down. Silicone in the back. Did the like adhesive shit to make sure that the intake manifold gaskets stayed in the same spot. So it's all torqued down. It's ready to go. I'm gonna end up calling it a day because the sun's gone and this is not a garage. But I got a lot done today, a lot more than I thought I was gonna get done in the period of like 2 weeks on the motor. So I'm fucking excited about that. But we're gonna end it here, pick up on a part 2, and probably be in the next day or two. And yeah, hopefully we'll be doing burnouts in this thing in no time. But this is my first like tear down of a, you know, a V8 big engine, not no small engine stuff like that. So hopefully it works out, but we'll have to see. But stay tuned for the next one. Oh man, can't believe I did that. But yeah, if you wanna know how to do this half-ass 101, you know, this is how you do it. I know she's gonna run. I know it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Can't wait to get it all back together.